As the story progresses, the tension between them escalates, and the boundaries between love and madness become increasingly blurred. Aria finds herself spiraling deeper into a world where reality and illusion no longer make sense. Every interaction with Cash pulls her further into a psychological maze of manipulation, desire, and obsession. Their relationship becomes a high-stakes game, with both of them playing a dangerous dance of cat and mouse. As the lines between sanity and madness become even more distorted, Aria must decide how far she is willing to go for the man who has both broken her and made her feel alive. But the story doesn't just explore the complexities of their relationship. Madness delves into the deeper aspects of human psychology, exploring themes of obsession, control, and the lengths people are willing to go for love and power. Cash and Aria are both deeply flawed, their personalities shaped by past traumas and experiences that have left them scarred. As they become more entangled in each other's lives, the psychological tension intensifies. Aria's sense of self is slowly eroded as she is pulled deeper into Cash's world, where nothing is as it seems. The more she tries to break free, the more she finds herself entangled in his grip. The twists and turns in madness will keep readers on the edge of their seats. Every time you think you've figured out the characters or the plot, Tessier throws in a curveball that changes everything. The book is filled with unexpected revelations that will leave you gasping in shock, constantly questioning who is playing whom. As the stakes get higher, Aria and Cash's relationship becomes even more dangerous, and the consequences of their actions become more severe. In the final act of the book, the tension reaches a boiling point, and the madness that has been building throughout the story explodes in a dramatic climax that will leave readers breathless. The psychological intensity reaches its peak as the final truths are revealed, and Aria is forced to confront the darkest parts of herself. What began as a simple love story has now become a life-or-death struggle, and the ultimate question is whether Aria can escape the madness that has consumed her, or if it will ultimately consume her whole. Throughout the book, Shantel Tessier masterfully builds a sense of dread and unease, drawing readers into a world where the characters are both beautiful and terrifying. The writing is gripping, immersive, and emotionally charged, making it impossible to put the book down. Each page pulls you further into the story, and by the time you reach the end, you'll find yourself unable to stop thinking about the characters and the twisted love story that has unfolded. The characters in Madness are complex and multidimensional, each one struggling with their own internal battles. Aria, in particular, is a compelling protagonist, whose internal conflict is both heartbreaking and relatable. Her struggle to maintain control over her own mind and emotions, while being consumed by her love for Cash, is at the heart of the story. As the narrative unfolds, readers are forced to confront their own perceptions of love, obsession, and the dangers of losing oneself in another person. Cash is equally fascinating, a character whose darkness is both alluring and terrifying. His past is shrouded in mystery, and his actions often leave readers questioning his true motives. Is he a man who is simply consumed by his own demons? Or is he a manipulative, dangerous force who is playing a twisted game? The ambiguity surrounding Cash's character keeps readers hooked, never quite knowing where his true intentions lie. Madness is not just a love story. It is a deep dive into the darker side of human nature. Tessier explores themes of obsession, control, and the fine line between love and madness. The story raises important questions about what happens when love becomes an all-consuming force, and whether it's possible to find redemption after losing oneself in someone else. With its thrilling plot, unforgettable characters, and spine-chilling twists, Madness is a book that will stay with you long after you finish reading. In the end, Madness is a haunting and thought-provoking story that will leave readers questioning the boundaries of love and the darkness that lies beneath the surface. It's a tale of obsession, desire, and survival, one that will keep you on the edge of your seat until the very last page. For those who crave intense psychological thrillers and complex love stories, Madness is a must-read that will not disappoint. Prepare to be captivated, disturbed, and ultimately consumed by this unforgettable story. Madness will take you to places you never thought you'd go. And by the time you reach the end, you'll be left wondering whether you've entered a world of love or a world of madness.